Hello, everyone. I have a very interesting person right to me here, like all our guests here. Johannes Kolbeinsson, thank you very much for coming here and joining us at this short interview at Fintech Garden podcast, Money 2020.
Thank you for having me.
How was the first day of Money 2020 for you?
It was quite busy. A lot of meetings for our building of our infrastructure and also networking with partners and also some business.
Currently, there is big changes, or at least the cheese change already started to happen, is regarding the payments in acquiring side, where account to account and pay by bank payments and transactions started to be at least not popular, but at least big companies started to look at them and implement some real steps. Seems like this type of new peer-to-peer transactions will have a big impact and will cut a side of a cake from card schemes. Your point of view as an acquirer and from your merchant book, how much of that is actually happening and what is your forecast on this field?
So I'm not sure that this will affect the industry as much. Our main competitors is cash. Cash can be converted probably into account-to-account and bank payments, but this has now been evolving for the last 5 years. I'm actually not seeing it increasing the speed. I think it has gained traction in some countries, but not others. It's still complicated, so I'm not sure. Maybe some part of the cash will convert into this. I'm not so worried about that. This will take a part of the Visa Mastercard payments. Those are still growing, and yeah, so maybe it will be helpful in replacing cash.
Or at least it will be used for instant settlements, for example.
Yeah.
You're in the field for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
You're now running PAYSTRAX.
Yeah.
You built two companies. One is PAYSTRAX, and you made a lot of things, happening on the market, and you saw the evolution of the market.
Yeah.
How was this evolution in this 20 years?
In general, the industry moves slowly compared to other industries, technology industries. Then payments has been traditionally moving slowly because you cannot make big changes fast because it has to work and it has to be correct. You cannot afford to make mistakes. So what's happened now in the past 5 years is probably there are more changes in the past 5 years than in the 50 years before. And this is with the Fintech revolution, if we can call it that, where there's a lot of Fintech development being taking place. And instead of early on, we had to build everything in-house. All the solutions were built in-house by own teams. Yes. Now you can build the core. You can build the company on solutions from different parties, and then you can switch out the solutions when you have a better one. Because there's so many products available now which were not available 20 years ago. So probably that's the biggest change, and it helps being more efficient, being more scalable.
Visa, Mastercard, the biggest card schemes present in Europe, are in the last period are extending hard into stablecoin settlements, into account-to-account capabilities, like Visa already are testing in United Kingdom in Sandbox, It was already real-time the transactions and so on. So, but from acquirer's perspective, from your acquirer's seat, is that a tailwind of a threat for a business like yours over the next few years?
I think it's a tailwind, but it can be a threat if we don't do anything. We are adapting to it. We are starting to settle in stablecoins now. We are settling in 17 currencies, and we are adding to settle in stablecoins in USDC and EuroC. And we just look at it as another currency. What is interesting is that there's a whole new banking system evolving besides of the current legacy banking system, which is on the stablecoin rails, wallet to wallet. And so that's something that will make payments both can be programmable, can be automatic, works very fast. Of course, there are challenges still on making sure that it's not misused. But I think there's a lot of opportunities there to be grasped, if for early adopters at least.
Because we're speaking about strategy and future. People working in fintech, maybe for CEOs of fintech companies, what would be your advice they have to look at till the next Money 2020?
I think in general, of course, there are new solutions like we're talking about account to account, stable coins, also digital euro. And I think most important, just to stick with your strategy, stay focused on what you're doing. Don't get distracted from big headline news, which are then gone away day after. So yeah, I would say
So focus.
stay focused on your objectives and never give up.
Thank you very much for this wonderful interview. I wish you have a nice day.
Thank
Stay
you.
tuned. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.